Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Sorry about my voice. I have a little touch of, I think, laryngitis. I showed you the year in review on the beds. We have that extra soil from the farm and I just thought I would turn on the camera and show you what me and my roommate are trying to do is we're taking extra soil from the farm. It's way out there yonder and we're topping off the beds because over a year they sunk, and I think this is a wheelbarrow and a half. So topping off the beds with the farm soil, and then I just go through it and pick out anything that may possibly look like a weed. You can see how dark the soil is. So this is going on the pre-existing soil. Like I said, this is the farm soil that was purchased. I'm gonna have to smooth it out and go through it, pick out anything that doesn't belong in there, and then I will put down some organic fertilizer. And then I have a video on the channel discussing how I started off my grow season for last year. I think it's called Care 1. The video's on there. It's raised bed soil, has like alfalfa and other valuable things you need in your garden. I will put a bag of that on top of here. Every single bed will get a bag after it's topped off with the farm soil, and then black cow. And then I heavily mulch around all my plants, but trying to rush a little bit. Again, I deeply apologize for my voice. It's kind of shot. Too much talking. Anyway, so the raised bed soil, 1 bag each on top, then half a bag of black cow. This already has worm compost and broken down leaves and stuff underneath, which is on top of the farm soil from last year. So trying to get this done so that I can possibly at least get my beets planted. So that's what's going on here. Gotta finish that one over there. Sorry about the sun. It's extremely bright here today. So I have to go through this, which is what I wish, or what I suggest everyone should do if you're going to top off the bed. See, stuff like this, which could be a weed that just grew in it from sitting over the winter. It's just to go through and pick out. This is horticultural soil, which is just broken down leaves, trees, branches, things of that nature. That's why you'll see that in there. That is all fine, that can stay, but anything else that doesn't look like it belongs, you just go through it, spread this out, and pick out anything that just doesn't look right to you. Once this is all situated and I'm not compacting this down, prime example, this weed right here is all over this property. Even if I see a slight piece of this, I make sure there's no roots left behind and I get it out, because that thing has been taking over in the pile over there. So I'm not packing this down. You can see the fill line, I think, right there. I'm just spreading it out and going through it, and I will let this sit, and then I will take a run and I will put on it what I just suggested. I will put some organic all-purpose fertilizer, then the bag of, I think it's called One Care, and put that in here. And this bed has a lot of worms down in, so that's good. But I will put 1 bag per bed, and then black cow and lots of wood chips when I get ready to plant. First thing I think that's going to go in, for why we're rushing to get at least the top 2 done. My last frost is April the 20th, but my beets are getting kind of big. So sorry if you're hearing that dinging. I don't think I put my do not disturb on. What was I saying now? Yeah, I want to put my beets, I think, out first, but my last frost is until April the 20th, and I'm going to be super duper careful, because always remember, it's just an estimated last frost. They can't be precise. The weather's crazy. So you would just basically come in and even this all out, pick out anything that may look like a root, because the weed that grows, I talked about this on my live, this is the weed, my friends. If any could figure out what this is, that would be awesome, because this grows all over the property. So needless to say, it's up against the bed. I don't really care, it's not going to go in it, but there's a lot of this weed trying to grow into the farm soil out there. So that's all. I don't know if it's an important video or not. It's just how I'm going to start off fresh with more of this farm soil. And like I said, just go through it and pick out anything that may have gotten in it or doesn't belong in it. Smooth it out, make it even, just don't compact it. And then you'll go right on top of it with one care, and then black cow, and then I will heavily mulch. So this is going to be fun, just going through it and making sure there's nothing in here that doesn't belong in there. I will be coming at you with this video coming up. This is just extra seedling soil. I didn't want to waste, but this is going to be a permanent no-dig bed. I will bring you along and tell you how I'm doing it. That will be in a further video. So that's what we're doing today. I hope that you're enjoying your Monday. I have to go rest my throat. I think I talked too much last night, and my voice hurts today. I have a little bit of laryngitis going on. So that's what's happening here at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It Homestead. When you have clumps like this, you just break them up. So I started to smooth that out, and then I will wait and put the other stuff on there. So that's what I'm doing here today. It's a little windy, but sun is out and shining. It looks good. Feels good to get a little bit of fresh air. And that is what's going on here, my friends. Just wanted to show you filling up the bed. Once he fills it, I just come in and go through it. I don't pack it. I just spread it like such. Just like this. Black gold, my friends. But I just go through it to make sure there's no roots of anything, which this is a root. See, that's why you have to spread it out and check it. Make sure it doesn't get into the bed, because whatever that green vine is, like, takes over everything. And that's the last thing I want, is that in my bed. If anybody knows what kind of vine that is, and could let me know, that would be total awesomeness. So I'm just going to go around and pick out any roots that I see in here. Like, all this is probably from that, trying to grow close to or in the bed. Well, in the pile that my roommate is wheelbarrowing, and make sure I don't miss anything. So getting ready for the upcoming gardening season. Is anybody else out there getting ready? And I just, like I said, wanted to come on and just explain how I do it to start off my season. This is a brand new garden, brand new soil from last year. This is the leftover farm soil from last year. So that's pretty much it. Just go through and pick out any weeds. And then I will wait, and then I will go and get the One Care. It's raised bed soil with lots of nutrients in it. There's nothing artificial in it. It's all organic. And then I will use a half a bag of black cow, because you have to amend the soil. It has no animal, should I say, byproducts in it. It has none. So you have to do your own amending of the soil. And if this gets a little high on one end, you can just push it down and fill in the other areas. So hopefully the worms down below and all the nutrients I put in this bed last year will enjoy this fresh topping of horticultural farm soil on top of it. And yeah, we're gonna get ready for gardening season 2022. I'm looking forward to it. So just thought I would turn on the camera, show you what's going on. There's a lot more beds to fill. This one he did without me being out here. I think he filled it a little high, but that's my reason why I'm going to let it sit for a day or two so it can naturally sink down on its own without me pressing on it. Don't press your soil down, you'll compact it. And that's it. I'm just going to spread this out and even out the bed, and yeah, that's what's going on. So might get these two beds completely done today. This is what my soil looks like after. This is last year's soil. This is what it looks like after having broken down leaves and stuff on it. If you dig down into my soil right here, it's great. There's a lot of worms, broken down leaves on here, and it's doing well. So I love you all. I will see you on the next video. Again, if you know what that weed is, please let me know, and I will talk to you soon. God bless.